This was the first time she tried calling in a customer. A kind coworker helped lift my arm up and pulled my skirt higher. Then she raised my hand and waved down a man passing by. And just like that, I got the first customer of my life. That night, the boss came to me with a stack of tips, but I took it and lit it on fire. That flame burned away the innocent girl I once was, and opened the legendary chapter of the mafia queen of this country. I was born into a wealthy family of lawyers, one of the few girls who actually got an education. And the reason I ended up like this was because I fell in love with one of my father's employees. When he learned that I dreamed of becoming a star, he started sweet-talking me into chasing that dream, and said he could introduce me to all the right people. Back then, I was naive enough to believe him, so I followed my boyfriend into a narrow, dark apartment. He told me he'd go bring someone over, and told me to go up first. But once I got upstairs, all I heard was the sound of the door closing. And just like that, both my body and my dreams were sold by my lover for $85 to a woman named Emma. Even when I went on a hunger strike, she didn't care at all, because as long as she locked me up for a few days, my reputation would be ruined, and going home would only get me killed by my own family. So it didn't take long for things to become clear to me. On the 6th day, I stopped fighting. I started putting on powder and makeup to serve customers, and used every trick I knew to make men open their wallets. In just 1 year, my nose stud went from steel to gold, and I tossed pure gold earrings to coworkers like nothing, all gifts from men who adored me, and they were also the capital I was building up. That's when Emma urged us to get back to work. But I stood up and asked for a day off, because even a prostitute deserves a break. And the girls all stood up and followed me out. But in Emma's eyes, this was outright defiance. So revenge came quickly. A staff member reported that. A strange-looking man showed up asking for me by name. The staff tried to kick him out, but Emma stopped them immediately, because she knew exactly why that man was here. When I walked into the room, the man shoved me into a corner and pulled out cash and a gun. The moment I saw those things, I tried to run, but the man grabbed me and dragged me back with force. I started calling for help, but my cries quickly turned into screams. The entire courtyard was alarmed. Emma pretended to knock on the door and beg, but refused to let anyone step in to help, letting the chaos inside grow louder and louder. The next day I was taken to the hospital, with broken arms and legs and more than 20 stitches, and Emma acted regretful, saying this line of work was dangerous, but I knew this was deliberate, and while she thought this would teach me a lesson, she didn't expect it would only fire up my will to rise again. Later, from one of the girls, I learned that the man was part of a gang, so before my injuries even healed, I went alone to find the boss of that man.